Hello everybody and welcome back to the Outdoor Channel. We have finally hit our winter months and we're getting things ready for the next outdoor season. Behind me we have our Highland Ridge travel trailer, and if you have a trailer, it doesn't have to be one like this. It could be a pop-up camper, it could be a boat trailer, it could be really any kind of trailer. You're going to want to watch this kind of a video. Today we're talking about wireless trailer lights. So you can get these on Amazon. They're not really expensive. If you own a trailer for any amount of time, you know that things will go wrong with it. This trailer has only had one season under its belt. We've already had, I think, 3 or 4 warranty repairs just in the first year. So one of the things that has gone wrong, particularly on our pop-up camper, is that as it's 35 years old, the trailer lights no longer work. Some of the lights have been busted out. The wiring's been chewed up by rodents over time, what have you. This is an inexpensive alternative. No wiring is needed to get safe trailer lights on the back of your camper, trailer, boat trailer, whatever you have, and get down the road safely. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a quick little unboxing here. You can get these on Amazon. I will leave that link over in the description. This is what you get when you order from them. Nice plastic package with some information on it. Literature here. And we have our 2 lights. Now they have 2 different versions of this light. We have the connector for your tow vehicle. A little 12-volt round for USB charging. Magnetic bases or shims here, it looks like. On the other side you have your USB charging cable. Now these can be installed a few different ways. Now these bases are magnetic and these pads are also magnetic. So if you don't have a surface to mount to, you can certainly, pretty good connection here, you can see that. Install that to your bumper or whatever you need it to, and install this pad to that, or you can install it directly to the vehicle. If you really wanted to, you could undo the hardware here and install this directly to your vehicle, drill a hole out, although it will make taking this on and off a little bit more challenging as you have to charge these every now and then. Now just to demonstrate that real quick, we're going to use our tow vehicle here just to give you a quick example of what mounting this could look like. So let's say I wanted to mount this light up here. This bumper here on top is plastic. You can see there's nothing going on here. I would take the supply plate with the supplied hardware, mount this plate, and then once I put this here, the magnet is there. It's not going to go anywhere. However, if you have a bumper that is metal, this actually isn't. I have to pull pretty hard to actually get that off. And then you can use the supplied wrench to loosen or tighten the hardware here, so you can move that into position. All right, this is the transmitter. You have your 7-pin round, and you also have a 4-pin flat, depending on what your vehicle has. Now in the back of my truck here, we have both the 4-pin flat, although I think getting this in here will be a little tough with the door here. But we do have the 7-pin round here, and just have to line up, in my case, the top with the top here. Clicks into place and it's secured, not going anywhere. We're going to go ahead and try these out. You get a little meter here in the back. This is where you would charge if you need to use your USB charger, and hit this button here. You'll get a blue signal coming from the unit in the back of the truck, and you have your turn signal. I currently have the hazards on, and then if you hold this down for a moment, you'll get an alternate use of the light here as well. And then we can just turn that off, turn it back on, takes a second to read, and you're good to go. All right, so we've moved outside to the back of the camper, and you can see I have the 2 lights just set up temporarily here side by side so you can see them. Now my Silverado has a light test, so it's running through a sequence right here. You can see the turn signals, the backup lights, brake lights, all that good stuff here. And actually the truck is on the other side of this wall here, actually in the garage. So we actually have a little bit of distance here, and it still seems to be functioning quite well. Now this bumper is metal, so this isn't really going anywhere. It takes a bit of effort to pull that off. Again, it does come with some steel cable here. If you do want to use that to better secure your lights, you can go ahead and use that. Let's see how far we can take one of these. Again, the truck's there in the garage, so we definitely have some structure that's kind of interrupting the signal a little bit. Heading out into the backyard here. You know, we got a boat there. Let's see if we can get this to stay lit all the way back here. All right, so the garage is on the other side of that house. We're back here by the boat. I'm just going to go ahead and set that there. And we still have a signal. All right, so we're easily 100 feet away from the truck. The truck, again, is in the garage on the other side of the house. It is flickering ever so slightly because we're getting this far away. But I think it's safe to say whatever size trailer you have, wherever you're at, probably work just fine. All right, as we wrap things up, if you have a trailer, doesn't matter if it's something like this or something that's different, you need trailer lights. You don't want to mess with wiring. It's magnetic, it's simple, it's not very expensive. You can get it again on Amazon. I'll have that link over in the description. I do recommend these, they work. We had this all the way in the backyard. The truck's over here on the side, over 100 feet away inside of a garage, still got a signal. These are great. If you do like this type of content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, helps the channel out quite a bit, and we will see you next time.